Welcome to the Everyday Leader podcast, where conversations inspire action, growth, and impact. Hosted by two passionate leaders, Shannon and Conrad, this podcast is for those who strive to lead with purpose and integrity in their life. Whether you're navigating big decisions, seeking balance, or dreaming of creating change, we're here to help explore the tools, stories, and insights that help everyday leaders thrive. Join us each episode as we dive into the art of leadership at work, at home, and in the world. Because leadership isn't a title, it's a way of being.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Everyday Leader Podcast. Conrad here with Shannon for another conversation about leadership and expanding our capacity as leaders. Today, we are going to focus in on focus.
Yeah, focus. I think we started this train of thought a little bit a couple episodes ago. We were talking about orientation, and now we want to get more tangible, more tactical, because we're just noticing in ourselves and in others that it's a really hard time right now, and that makes it really hard to focus. So what do we know? Conrad, what do you know the impact to be when we are out of focus or lose focus or are unfocused?
The first incidental impact happens when we're out of focus. Energy that is diffused or not aimed in the right direction, so can be exhausting. So those are a couple of things. Like, the impact this created is incidental, and consumption of energy is high yet not pointed.
Yeah, and this diffusion of energy, I think that term is really resonating with me, because I think I can sense that, like, physically, somatically, and also cognitively, right? Like, my mind wanders, but also my energy is kind of like just sort of out there without a whole lot of with no direction. And I was telling you the story about how I was getting on a Zoom call yesterday and had to check on my settings and notice that there's all of these new functions in Zoom, and it was incredibly distracting and activating, because my intention was to really channel my attention into this session that I was having with a client, and then all of a sudden I felt kind of like hijacked by all of this stuff that's like running in the background and of Zoom. And so it took me a while to like kind of come back and like reclaim that. I also just felt like Zoom had kind of like robbed me from my focus. And
yeah. So there's blame in there.
Yes.
Yes. What did you do to come back into focus?
Yeah, I will say that I did not do that great of a job coming back, because as we know, right, in coaching, one of the skills, and a great skill too for leadership, is self-management. And so in my mind, retrospectively, like, what I should have done is just like moved on, like not allowed myself to become distracted by that, and just done the thing that I went there to do, which was, change one setting. And then moved back. But it was that's why I said I was activated. It was really hard. I think I said something like, "Oh my God, did you know that Zoom has all of this additional functionality?" And I'm like in the rabbit hole, and then I'm like pulling the person into the rabbit hole with me. And honestly, I can't even tell you what this meeting was supposed to be about. All I remember is that we talked about what's going on with Zoom. I know we did something really important and wonderful, but that's my main memory of that hour of my life was how distracted I became.
And I appreciate you sharing this. I can relate. I know our listeners can relate to the time of in the rabbit hole, lack of focus, energy diffused,
Hmm.
and it's so prevalent. And what we're longing for is some handles or some orientation points for leaders to come to refocus, come
Yeah.
back to focus. Um, One thing that is simple that I like to do is name the topic or the true priority of what I'm
Mm,
up to, whether
yeah.
that's individually working on a template or a spreadsheet or leading a group, or any context. It's like, what's truly the priority? What is a word or two that I can write down to help me come back to focus? Like, what is that? It's
Yeah.
one way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I like that, connecting to the, like, just really being explicit with yourself, right? What is important? What makes this important? And having that word be there. I think there's also something about acknowledging, um, I have to acknowledge that I do have this story that whatever I choose to do is my
Mm,
whatever whatever I choose to do, like, what if it isn't the most important thing for me to do? So that I'm constantly sitting in the question when I'm
yeah,
doing the thing of, is this the most important thing for me to do? Is it actually? Is it really? As I'm doing it, right? And so
that's yeah,
that is
yeah,
that really causes a lot of energy suck, I would say, and concentration suck, like trying to kind of like run that story while also trying to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, or be in the relationship I'm trying to be in accomplishing whatever that is. So I think clearing that, right? And saying, okay, I am choosing to do this. This is the thing
mm,
I'm choosing to do. This is what makes it important. And honestly, these
yeah,
past couple weeks, when I have done something like that, once I'm done with the task or the activity or the conversation, I feel really energized. And I also, while I'm in it, I feel much more calm,
yeah.
having kind of framed and prepared myself in that way.
Mm, yes. So there's a internal conversation that you're having, and I'm curious, what is it? Is it? And I'm just checking this out with you, Shannon. Is it like you've named the priority or what's important? You've connected to that. Is it commitment or is it determination, or what do you? What's the ingredient that helps you hold it?
I think commitment helps with sort of the bigger picture, right?
Mm,
Of what am I doing here? What am I up to? But I think it takes a lot of determination
mm,
when distraction is running so high.
yeah,
I think it is that, like, I'm really determined. And sometimes it's almost like I'm in a battle with distraction and I am gonna win. Like, I will not let
yes.
distraction win,
I
right?
feel the determination. I feel
Yeah.
I feel that energy that come from. So yes,
Yeah.
Shannon's gonna win.
Yeah, and sometimes, I think many people, I think we can sometimes agree that, at the well, I hope that we can agree or align that, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world that is distracting
Mm,
us by design. Like, it was designed to distract us, to take us off
yes.
course, to take us out of our purpose, to take us out of our power in many cases. And so, yeah, these acts of determination are a real resistance, when
Hmm.
you decide
Hmm.
not to scroll and instead to, sign your timesheet. That that is the real
Yes.
determination.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I'll say that, just to say that that makes me feel like, yeah, it makes me feel like I'm winning when I overcome distraction. And it is
Yeah.
determination.
It's winning and is connected to a higher just cause or purpose. I hear in that as
Yes.
well. So
Yeah.
it's connecting a couple of different levels. It's like your passion and determination to win over distraction, and it's for the sake of a greater um, battle with systems that were created, as you named, to by design to distract us.
Yeah, and I think I use the word winning because the sensation that I get with winning is that I overcame something, that I
Yeah.
achieved something by like really overcoming something else, and it's always in alignment with something that's, in service of something.
And it points to the end of a period of time of focus in its celebration.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
client.
Yeah.
I have a client that's writing, and they get up every morning and commit to 30 minutes. And it's that commitment, it's that determination, it's that taking the first step, it's naming what's important. And what I continue to learn and love about them is they celebrate after that 30 minutes to say, not about what was written, but about the focus of that 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Does this seem like it's too simple of a solution? Right?
Oh, I'm
Probably.
glad you're bringing in one of my values of simple, uh, the opposite of complexity. So that is the other piece. It is simple in it. When we drive up complexity, we need more skills
Hmm.
to handle it. And when we can invite in simple, um, we can create that
Yeah.
with that skills that we have. So yes, it may be simple, and I'm a big fan of that. So no, I'm biased because that's a value of mine, and I'm sure there's other ways to focus. And we're just offering a few here.
Yeah. What I love about it is that when with so much going on, with there being so much like complexity, uncertainty, distraction, diffusion, everything, so many things calling our attention, I do think that right now some of the best solutions and tools are the things that are just really simple, because
Yeah.
we don't need more complication. And yeah, I appreciate this. I like these approaches.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit for the next till the end of January to check in with myself on those two things. What's important
Love
about
that.
this? And what's the second one? What's important about this? And
Well, name the priority, or name what's important. You're saying that, and then the celebration at the end of, and then there's the energy of determination.
yep, great. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for listening. And we'll be back.
See you next time.